Hello, welcome back. It is Dana. We are here doing Felicity, Season 1, Episode 14, Todd Mulcahy, Part 2. Last episode we had Todd Mulcahy, who apparently was somebody that Felicity knew for a couple of weeks in summer camp when they were like 12 or something. He's decided that because they almost kissed then but didn't kiss then, that he's now going to find her and force her to kiss him, essentially. She has said no repeatedly. She has tried to indicate that she has a boyfriend. His name is Noel. They have met. He will not take no for an answer. Now, he isn't forcing himself on her, but he's basically like, I'm going to wear you down to make you say yes. In the interim, while all of this is happening, everyone else is sort of becoming friends with him. Like, Felicity is complaining to him about all of her friends, and all of her friends go to, like, talk to him to, like, you know, get him to stop, and they all somehow end up, he wins them all over, essentially. So she goes to Ben, and she's like, listen, since, you know, you used to have a stalker, i.e. me, what do I do? Like, what did you do? What do I do? How do I fix the situation? And he's like, I'll take care of it. And, of course, then he becomes, like, best friends with Todd Mulcahy. The other thing that happened in that episode was Felicity and Elena were both trying to take a test to see if they could get into this seminar done by this, like, famous geneticist, maybe? Or some kind of doctor. And they only take, like, 10% of the top test takers or whatever. So I'm guessing that we'll find out whether or not either of them gets into this program. My shirt is just huge. Gets into this program. At the end of the last episode, she and Todd Mulcahy have like a dinner where again she says no. And he's like, I'll wear you down, essentially. And then he walks into a street and gets hit by a bus. So, I don't know if he's okay. I don't know if he's dead. I don't know what that means going forward. I assume that in this episode we will get the aftermath of that, and we will also get the aftermath of the tests. I don't know. Obviously, this is just a guess. So, let's just see if I'm right. So here we go. Let's do it. Felicity, Season 1, Episode 14, Todd Mulcahy, Part 2. Let's do it.
Previously on Felicity.
I'm Todd Mulcahy.
Yeah, that guy.
Old friend of Felicity's.
You came to New York to see Felicity.
I came to kiss her.
I'm
He's
not such a dork.
So,
Yeah.
I lost this battle. I accept. We will kiss.
See? He's like,
I'm
I'm gonna wear you down.
But I am not in any way.
Todd.
Out.
And then he gets hit by a bus.
It's a no. You gave me.
It's a no?
12.
Oh, come on. And now what? She's supposed to feel guilty about this for the rest of her life? I don't know. Not sure how I feel right now. I mean, he's obviously conscious. He's obviously awake. He's obviously speaking. So that's a good sign. He was obviously not in such bad condition that he couldn't tell her about the note in his pocket. But I'm concerned that now he's gonna, like, manipulate this over her. Like, I don't want to feel bad for him because he was not really he didn't, you know? Like, this shouldn't... Let's just see what happens before I get mad.
So, this is what I wrote to Todd Mulcahy when I was 12. Dear, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you. I guess
So,
I could be an artist if I wanted to.
She's at the hospital.
That
I mean,
would probably
she's
mean my dad would never talk
home?
to me again.
eating his Malamars.
Smiley face. I know one day when I grow up, I'll have to make a decision. If I'm gonna be an artist or a doctor.
I mean, I know she said this a couple of times, but
I'm just happy that day isn't today.
I've never actually seen her doing anything artistic. So, I'm wondering if... Uh-oh.
Can you believe this?
They both made it?
We still have the the interview part.
Which one of it is? And we're gonna be the toughest seminar in the department.
Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if, like, Todd's gonna die, and then that's gonna get her to, like, decide if she's gonna switch her major, maybe.
Hey,
Have you ever...
eating his cookies.
They're cookies.
Read this.
I'm sorry. If you leave me cookies, I'm going to eat them. I don't care if I don't like you.
I thought Todd was so annoying, you know? I was just a pest.
Did you write this?
But if I would have just listened to him, if I hadn't been so defensive, I bet he never would have been hit by a bus. That accident was my fault.
Oh, come on, Felicity. There's absolutely no way you can believe that.
You're good. Did Todd promise?
I did. You know, I came to New York making all this noise about how much I didn't want to follow in my father's footsteps. And here I am, you know, right behind him again. Now I've just lost track.
Like,
Well, you have an excellent boyfriend.
I hate the fact
Strange guy from my
that I'm
past
an
just
old
shows
person
up,
now,
starts criticizing
and I'm
how I've
thinking
lived my
about,
life. And I think he's right.
Felicity, what are you going to do with your life if you get an art degree? If you want to be an artist, be a fucking artist, Dana. Like, but it mostly sucks because we live in a world in which you can't do the things that make you happy because then you'll end up, like, broke and homeless. Like, I hate that my first thought was, Felicity, what are you going to do with an art degree? I have a degree in communications. 2 of them. What am I doing? This.
Felicity Porter? I have only one question. Why should you be considered for this seminar?
Oh, this is her interview? That's it?
Well, my grades are really good.
This is not the answer he wants. You know that. Tell him about the struggle of whether or not you want to be in medicine anymore. That's the kind of answer he wants.
I'm thinking about maybe being an artist.
There we go.
But that's not what you asked me, so...
But I think that's kind of the answer he's
You wanna
looking
know
for.
why I should be... There was a time when I genuinely wanted to be a doctor.
But now?
I can't remember why.
Miss Porter, typically it's not my job to help students remember why they're in the talk. I'm removing your name from consideration for the seminar.
Wow, that was quick. I did originally think that Elena was going to get in and she wasn't. And I think that's right, but we'll see.
Okay, look. When you're looking at me, what are you thinking? Do I look fat to you? Now,
Oh my
be
God.
honest, okay, or I will never trust you, okay? Look at me and am I fat?
Well, yeah, a little bit. You're not fat. Fat's not the right word. I meant you just could afford to lose it.
Oh, no one has been honest like you. Oh, well, you don't understand. In my family,
Well, I used to be on the track team, so I know how to really good diets.
you must look so good in running shorts. Okay, I treasure your candor, but put your hat on.
I will put it on.
Okay.
I will.
What a fun boss.
I just sent the tape.
You did?
Oh.
I put it in the mailbox, and all of a sudden, I just hadn't wanted it back, so I went and I found 3 mailmen when it was ultimately what I wanted anyway, so you look really cute in your uniform.
Oh.
Yeah, he keeps wanting me to wear that.
Just tell me that it's gonna be okay. Let's go.
I don't know.
It is.
I don't know.
What were the exact words you used?
Something like, I'm thinking of becoming an artist.
You said that to Dr. McGregor?
Look, just stop beating me up about this.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Do you realize you just made the biggest mistake of your life?
What did the doctor say?
I don't know. They said the transfusions went well, and if he does all right tonight, they can move him into critical care tomorrow. He can have visitors there.
You think I'd hate hospitals?
It's
spending so much time in one. You know, when my mother was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I love them.
Really?
It feels like home here.
When I was 12, I spent a... I'm sorry, that image of you getting hit in the face and falling out of a tree, admit that's funny. It wasn't very funny at the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
what are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here?
I was in the maternity ward, refilling my disposable cream and vending machines. Oh, what's going on? The guy that made that chicken?
Yeah.
That was really good chicken.
It was good chicken.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know.
What if he dies?
He's not gonna die.
Smile.
Oh, God. Although, on the plus side, if he's refilling his camera vending machines, that means that they're doing well, right? What is happening here?
Excuse me. Hi. Can I help you?
I'm waiting for Richard.
What is he doing now?
Richard, I need to talk to you.
I'm in a meeting.
Yeah, this is important. Who are these women?
They're potential clients, as if it's any of your business.
Clients of
Their hands on their livelihood. Let me guess, you're here to shut me down.
What are you doing? You're a hand model?
Prime Digits Hand Modeling Agency?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money in hands.
Is this a joke? Okay. You can't run a business from your dorm room. It's against university policy.
Maybe
I mean-
the typical student can, but I got news for
I mean, here's the
you.
thing.
A student that knows that his RA
This
fraternizing with one of his
is
advisees,
the least bad thing he's done. Maybe just let him
Yes, sure.
go.
Everything.
Are you allowed to just wander into, like, an art room in college and, like, use all the stuff in there? I don't know enough about... I assume that this stuff is expensive. Or maybe she's got her own stuff. I don't know. Maybe she's just observing to see if she wants to take a class. I'm actually kind of invested in this now. When this episode started, I was like, we hardly ever heard her talk about being an artist. I mean, a little, but barely at all. And now I'm very invested about how this is gonna go.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry, I was just watching.
That's okay. You a freshman?
Is it that obvious?
Yeah, you sort of got that white. It's nice. It's good in here. A couple of years ago, I had that same look. All the studio classes are filled till the end of the year. Should apply for next semester.
How would...
Seems like a mess. That looks really nice.
Well, could I see it?
Thanks.
All I see are legs.
Hey. The studio's open all the time. I mean, use some of the materials. I won't say anything.
Oh.
Really?
So she's not really supposed to, but...
Hey, have you seen Felicity?
I cannot wait for you to stop asking me questions.
Yes.
I've seen her.
She can't even get in the room.
Not yet?
Look, if you see Felicity, we have a date tonight. Will you tell her that I'm looking for her?
Her nose does not look good.
Well, she didn't blow. If you see her, tell her I'll be in my room.
I was telling my husband about you.
What'd you say?
Just that there's this new girl in the office who reminds me of me.
Really?
Can you
Oh.
play the guitar? Can I give you a lift?
Sure, I have some books on guitar. What about them?
You know, I'd love to, but I don't think I'd ever get anything done.
Oh no! There's the tape. So now she can decide if she wants to... Oh, I guess she can't
I
decide.
think I'm gonna walk.
All right.
I don't know what to feel for Julie. Ah, like I want this to just... I just want this... This has to go well for her, that's all. Like, is this guy supposed to be, like, a new love interest for her? Or is he just a guy who's showing up to make sure that she gets some actual art done here? What is she making? Fruit? I have zero artistic ability. None whatsoever.
There's no time tomorrow, 'cause the light is shining.
She seems really committed to art right now. Which I guess she's got the time since she didn't get the seminar. So she's just like, where the hell did she go? Oh, this is just to show that she stayed here all night? Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Man, I know what that feels like. Bad night, huh?
Oh no, Felicity, you're a mess.
I went to this studio at the art school and just drew. I mean, all night I just drew. It was like I couldn't stop.
Now I'm the one leaving the messages, and Todd's the one you're running off to be with.
Running off to be with him. I mean, he's in the hospital.
I know. It's not Todd. You're being distant.
I'm sorry if I'm being distant. It's just, I mean, all I was doing was drawing.
Yeah, I don't care that you were drawing. I just
You don't
need...
care.
That's
If you're
not
going
what she
through
meant.
something, okay,
It's not
I
what he
need
meant,
to
you know it.
Not every problem can be solved by me running to you, all wide-eyed and then asking you for advice.
I mean, she isn't wrong, but this seems like a ridiculous fight to be having right now.
Up, are you? Because that would really screw up my life. You know what? Yeah, maybe we are.
Yeah, this seems to really come out of nowhere here. What's happening right now is in no way cause for a breakup. And I also don't think that they are actually breaking up.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for coming to visit me. Yeah, apparently I fractured my liver.
Oh, God.
You know, you can fracture your liver.
I did not know that.
I wanted you to know how much your coming here means to me.
No, Felicity.
Because of you, I've been
I mean, yes, but...
thinking about things.
Can I ask one favor?
You want a kiss.
Well, no, immediately.
No. You don't get to...
Go back to Ohio if
You
it's
don't get to ask that. Even though you've been hit by a bus.
Sad.
I don't know, I'm against it.
Still on the fence.
She's not on the fence. She said no repeatedly. Alright, now here's the thing. If she does kiss him, then maybe she and Noel will break up, because that's breakup worthy.
What is that? Todd. Todd. Oh my God. I don't know. I kissed him and I don't know.
Okay, this is so not where I thought this was going.
Nothing. Okay, continue CPR. I'm not getting a pulse. He must be bleeding out. Let's get him back into the OR stat.
Alright, this is a little more traumatic now. And it's still not Felicity's fault.
Excuse me.
But-
Is this Todd Mulcahy's room? Who are you?
I'm his fiance.
What?
You must be Felicity.
What the hell is happening now? Alright, so... So, I was concerned about her kissing him. Now,
Respect the machine.
he's dead, and he has a fiance?
Respect the machine. You will never get
Where the hell did any of that come from?
You will clearly have contempt for it. Turn them not the way you would want to be turned. If you were to be now. Look,
You're not wearing the hat.
Thank you.
and pull your hat on. I'm going to kill you.
Hi. Hey. Something happened with Todd? No. Todd's apparently stabilized. She was...
That's
Yeah,
not true anymore.
Felicity was like, I think she's going through some mid-freshman crisis, you know. I mean, as long as I've known her, she's been this pre-med workaholic, you know. And then this guy Todd shows up and, I don't know, reminds her or something of what she used to.
Yeah, she came back to the apartment last night and she told me that she saw her mom had that tape that she sent her. So I asked her. She looks at me and she says, nothing. Just like that. Nothing. And then she barely talked to me the whole night. It's kind of nuts.
They're acting a little crazy, right?
You're acting a little crazy. Thank you.
Alright, yeah, what the hell's happening here? And now does Felicity have to turn to her and say, hey, your fiancé was alive, but then I kissed him and now he's dead?
I know all about you, you know.
How?
You do?
Why?
Yeah. Before Todd left Ohio, he told me what he was up to.
And you were cool with
I'm gonna
that?
resolve this Felicity thing once and for all, he said.
So he's really been pining for her for that long? Oh, God.
First I was all mad.
Don't be telling Felicity that.
My fiance wanting to take off and see if he was really meant to be with another woman.
Right?
If Todd is really mine, all I could do is let him go. But he told me about you.
I don't...
So I've got a question for you.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel right now.
Do you love my Todd?
No.
I mean, he's all yours.
Because I really love him, you know.
Rebecca, the doctor's ready to see you now.
You want me to go with you? No. No, I can do this.
I mean...
I can do this.
Well, what was going to happen? Why didn't Todd tell Felicity about the fact that he had a fiance? What if she had decided, like, yes, this is great and magical and I do want to be with you. And then he's like, oh, BT dubs, I got to break up with my fiance first. That would have thrown a wrench in his entire plan. How does she look? Relieved? Crying? What's she doing? That doesn't... I don't think it's relief. Yes, it is relief. I think he's okay. I don't think she'd be hugging the doctor if he wasn't. That doctor looks so awkward trying to hug her back, though. I mean, the problem here is we did not know Todd well enough to care that much. I don't think.
I remember now why I love medicine, and I would love for my name to be put back on that list. I want to be in your seminar.
I thought you were. So you're committed to being a physician? That's not the commitment I was looking for.
But maybe she doesn't want to be a physician.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that I'm required to commit to becoming a physician in order to be eligible for your seminar?
I thought that was implicit.
That's ridiculous.
I agree.
Medicine isn't just about research or grades or making your parents happy. It's the most obvious. Being a doctor is about people.
I see.
I mean, I will commit. I will commit 100% to this seminar. But do I still want to be an artist? Will I pursue that as well? Yes. But I will not let it... I know one day I'm going to have to make that decision. Whether I want to be a doctor or an artist. That day is not today.
Again, this episode, it feels like there wasn't enough in place to make any of the stakes feel like they were very high. This is the only one who has, like, real stakes, I feel like, and they hardly even touched on it in this episode. It was all about Mulcahy, who we barely know.
Julie? Can I talk to you?
Okay, I guess she listened to the tape.
I got your tape.
Okay.
I listened to it.
So I hope that you're not mad at me.
Julie.
I was going to tell you yesterday, and
She's
I
not
realized that
her
I should
mother, I guess.
have called, and I know that...
I'm not your mother.
See, I didn't think she was.
There's been a mistake. I never put a baby up for adoption.
Julie, I told you.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
But,
Oh.
just wait, because Carol, I really...
I'm not your mother.
Oh, I was so afraid that was gonna happen.
I'm just not.
Oh, Julie, I'm so sorry, honey.
I took this job because of you. So, I'm just gonna go tell Tina that I'm not gonna come back.
But you're good at this job.
Good luck, honey.
I mean, you could have kept the job. Although maybe it would have been hard for her to be in that space with her the whole time.
Oh, you want to help me kind of... Oh, yes.
I mean, you would think... I was gonna say, you'd think the hospital could help, but I don't know that legally they'd be allowed.
Oh, just get this. Thanks.
Again, I don't
So,
really care that much.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. I think I needed this push to get my life back on track.
Seems to be a lot of that going around.
Felicity. You know, I think that kiss was pretty damn good.
Okay, we need to go home.
How is he gonna go home? Don't they, like, live in California? He's gotta fly like that?
I wanted to apologize for the other day talking to you that way.
What is that?
You can drop it in the faculty mailbox, or you can take it with you now.
So now she's in?
Seminar begins on Thursday.
I guess so.
Okay. I will, see you on Thursday then.
What's this?
I dismantled the satellite. I put the whole hand modeling agency thing on hold.
Why?
Well, with you and Felicity on the way out, I figured I better get my act together.
No.
You should really go talk to her. Try to work things out.
Leave that up there. Wait.
What?
Is Richard watching? I'm gonna yell at you. Just go with it, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. If that's the way you're gonna be, if that's who you really are, then I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be around you. It's over. I want out. No, don't look at me like that. I can't deal with you when you're like this.
He's gone.
Excellent.
We're in the lounge.
Yeah, okay.
That was fun.
Well, I'm glad you got that seminar.
And Elena.
But mostly I'm happy you remembered you're an artist. But then I look at myself. I'm almost 34 and I'm still trying to figure out who I am.
I'm older than that, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Oh, Julie, I'm so sorry. This is not a good year for you.
That search isn't just something that happens in college. It's a search that continues the rest of our lives.
All right, that was partially adorable. However, I sort of have some issues. They didn't really give us enough time, I don't think, to care about Todd. I don't care about him. Like, sure, I feel badly that a guy got hit by a bus, but that's it. I think the bigger impact that Todd had was making Felicity think about her future. However, again, I feel like we haven't really talked about the fact that she's wants to be an artist for since the first or second episode, I feel like. So again, even that didn't even have a huge impact because it hasn't really been a part of Felicity's life. She has, just like Noel's been saying, she's just been workaholic, studyaholic, gonna be a doctor girl. I mean, not as much as Elena, but still. And she hasn't mentioned art in I don't even know how many episodes. We're like halfway through the first season, more than halfway through the first season, and she hasn't brought it up in half a season. So it felt a little, maybe rushed is the right word. I don't know. But I wasn't really, and I'm also, for as much as I kind of wanted to punch Todd a lot in part 1, it didn't really help, like I was so annoyed about him that he wouldn't take Felicity's no as no, that it also sort of made it difficult for me to sympathize with him when he was in the hospital. And then, after all of that, he used the fact that he got hit by a bus for Felicity as an excuse to ask yet again for her to kiss him. Now, she did, but I don't think she would have if he wasn't in the hospital because he got hit by a bus. Now, I can't know that for sure, but that's the impression that I get. So, I don't like him, which makes it difficult to have the feelings I think that this show wants us to have for him at this point. I don't know, but that's how I feel. The other thing was Noel and Felicity maybe breaking up, which I think it was fairly obvious they were not going to break up. Yes, some issues have been occurring, but I think that's just regular, life, college stuff. Like, none of that was breakup worthy. Although I do have to say, Richard makes me laugh. I kind of like him. He's growing on me. I didn't realize when we first saw him that he would be like a recurring character. I thought he was going to be a one-off guy. But he's got like a Kirk from Gilmore Girls thing about him. So we'll see how that continues to go in the future. But I do find myself enjoying a lot of the scenes that he is in. The other thing was Julie and her not mom, which wasn't really that surprising because I felt from the very beginning when she hired this, detective off of the internet, I'm like, this is just too, no, I don't think it's going to work out. I think he's just a guy who took her money and ran away. And I was right. I didn't want to be right, but I was right. So, and I don't also think Julie should have quit. It seemed like she liked being there. And, I mean, it's good on her resume. And, she could, I think she was an internship. So I'm not sure if she was getting a stipend of any kind. But I guess it might have been hard to be around the not mom all the time, I guess. I don't know. But I still think she probably could have kept that job. I don't know. Again, my biggest complaint is that the stuff we're supposed to feel, I didn't feel because I don't think any of it was earned. Had it been like Ben who got hit by a bus, totally different scenario. Some guy who showed up for one episode, I wasn't into it. But, I don't know. We'll see if we ever see him again. I don't anticipate us seeing him ever again, which is fine. But, regardless, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So, hopefully you had a good time. I certainly did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!